What's up, YouTube? Gonna try another one of these dual camera setups. We'll see if this one is less glitchy. Hopefully that's the case because I'm excited about this one. This is 2026 Topps Chrome Premier League. We're gonna be doing 2 boxes of this today. It's the first time in a long time that Topps has had a Chrome Premier League product. The paper product that they did earlier this year was pretty spectacular from my understanding. So now that we've got the Chrome version, that's great. I was able to get these directly from Topps, so the price point wasn't too bad, although I'm seeing the secondary market price point on these being pretty high. Each one of these boxes, you're going to get 20 packs, 4 cards per pack. These will come in 12-box cases. There's plenty of case hits to be had. Helix and Anime probably being the most chased, I would say, amongst that group. But some other cool ones sprinkled in there as well. There are the chances of on-card autographs of players like Mohamed Salah. That would be incredible to get something like that. And then on top of that, you've got the specialty chase of Max Dowman, the wonder kid from, I was going to say Arsenal. Is that right? Why am I blanking now? Arsenal, I believe, right? Second guessing myself here. Anyway, in addition to that, you have Estevão and Ryu from Liverpool, Estevão from Chelsea. So let's dig into this. I've been excited to get this product. The pre-order was like over a month ago, so it did take quite a while for them to actually ship these. That seems to be the case anymore. I don't necessarily love that when Topps takes like over a month to get you your cards. Now this is cool. I do want to let everybody know this because I already spotted this on the internet. It looks like I'm not the only one who got these a day early. This product does release Thursday. We are breaking this though on Wednesday. Was lucky enough that my boxes arrived from Topps a day before the street release date. But this is cool. So they do have a golden boot buyback. This is similar to like the MVP buyback that they're doing in basketball, the MVP buyback that they've done in baseball, the champion type stuff they've done with UFC and WWE. So as you'll see here, basically whoever wins the golden boot in the Premier League, you'll be able to trade in their base cards for $20 credit, refractors for $40 credit, and then there's some other tiers in addition to that if there are numbered cards. So that is pretty cool. Keep that in mind as you're ripping this, that you might not want to just like toss your base to the side, especially of those better players. So let's rip into this. Should be like an insert, refractor, or something per pack. Starting off, Cole Palmer. So good base to start there. Anthony Robinson. Habib Diarra, and our first refractor to get a look at these. Ooh, Chelsea. This could be good. That is Moises Cato, so not too special, actually. Now, if that was like Estevão, that would be really good. I'm going to try to keep my best eye on the camera here. It does look like it's a little glitchy and slow, so I won't go too quick as we flip through these. It looks like we've got our first insert here. I believe this is just a regular one. Oh, gosh, the base are every which direction, of course. Taking a page out of the Panini playbook there. Our first insert is of Harvey Elliott. That is alive and kicking. Kind of got that like 1990s Saved by the Bell look to it. Reminds me of Finest Basketball last year, which people hated. I thought it was kind of cool, but that's to each their own. That's kind of the design look that they're going for there, though. So we are on to pack 3. I think that's our first Lopez. That's Fair Lopez. First rookie card, pardon me. Milos. Tyler Adams. USA, baby. And Alex Iwobi. That is just your Prism refractor right there. Prism, not Prism like Panini. Who used to have this license, mind you. I'm actually curious why, how Topps made a play at the Premier League license. I never actually thought, of the products that Panini did, I thought they were doing a pretty good job actually with the Premier League stuff. Man, and every pack we've got to go every direction. How about that? That's our first numbered card. Bashir Humphreys. Try to hide the card behind that. That is an aqua. So it does look like these will be full foil board color. But Bashir Humphreys, a defender from what team is that? Burnley. Why does that crest look so goofy to me? Anyway, that's out of 299. Our first numbered card of the break. And then Streets will never forget. This is one of the new inserts as well. Bobby Zamora there. Those are pretty cool looking, actually. I kind of like the serial killer letters. Yeah, those are nice looking. Better looking than I thought they looked on the previews. Bendito Mentora. We've got maybe a Galasso or something coming up here at the back. Sandro Tonali, Calvert Lewis, and Chris Wood. That's his job. That one's kind of... That card looks cool. The title of that card is lame. A lot of people online, the early reviews of this, just after even the sell sheet came out, people were like, "What are these inserts?" I think some of them look like they look cool, but yeah, the like slogans and names on them are kind of lame. Chris Rigg on the rookie, and then behind that, Adrian Turfet on the refractor. So we're still hoping for at least even a base of one of those top rookies that I mentioned previously. That is definitely going to be your chase here. Bradley Burrows on the rookie there. Ollie Scarles. There we go. Estevão on the base rookie. So we will sleeve that up. That does have a little bit of a ding there on the side. I don't know if the light's really catching that or not. You can kind of see that little dimple, but yeah, this is definitely one of the main chase guys. And then a Golazo of Felipe Albert. That card looks awesome. Newcastle. Sorry, I almost said Sheffield. Yeah, those look cool. I wonder if the Galazos, like they have been in the UEFA products in years prior, will only be like one a box. They always look awesome. Igor Jesus, Harry Wilson, Roman Esse, and we've got Ilman Naide. Some of these guys, I said it in a previous break of soccer stuff. It's been actually a little bit of a minute since I watched soccer as much as I used to. We do have a Blue Wave coming up here. So pardon me in advance if I'm botching some of these names. I used to religiously watch on Saturdays and Sundays, but it has been a minute. We've got... This is going to be to 150. And it is Kevin. No, it's probably Kevin. To 150 on the Blue Wave. But yeah, I do like that and appreciate that these are full foil board. And Estevão of that would be incredible. Reece James there on the Alive and Kicking. I'm hoping to see at least like 4 numbered cards per box. That would tell me that it's a relatively short release. We certainly don't need a ton of this printed. When they've printed soccer to the moon, it's never gone well for the singles world or the collectors world either. Thierry Barry there for Everton. Try to hide the back card. Seems like that's where our insert and other stuff seems to keep coming. Benel, some rookie cards here, and then Yannick Bolassi on the Streets we'll never forget. So obviously those aren't too rare. That Saved by the Bell looking one, not too rare. And that's kind of what I expected. There's always going to be a few common ones here. We've got another, that's his job, Moises Cato. The base design is nice. It's the card quality is pretty good. These are thicker, not thicker chrome cards, but they're definitely not just like cheapy ones that you see in some of the products. Let's try to just speed this up a little bit. Bukayo Saka on the refractor. It's a decent one. Okay. And we got another, Arsenal, Declan Rice. Oh, man. I was hoping that was Max. But Declan, not too bad. That one, so there was probably a teal and an aqua, which I genuinely hate when they do that. As somebody who has a little bit of color blindness, it makes it really difficult to see. Tony Yaboya on the Golazo. So we did get 2 Golazos. We're still waiting for our autograph here. 1 auto per box. Did forget to mention that out of the gate. The checklist ranges from guys that are going to be like $2 to guys that'll be thousands of dollars. So, yeah, just you know, it's a product. So, and by that I mean it's just one of those where the ceiling is high and the floor is high. That's kind of Chrome in a nutshell. Rory Wilson there on the Aston Villa prism. That probably isn't too bad. It's cool that and I should have shown that earlier. They show the player's nationality on the back, which is neat. So I'm assuming like, yeah. So you've got, you know, Estevão has the Brazil flag, Kevin the Brazil flag, Declan Rice the English flag. So yeah, that's pretty neat. Cool way to like differentiate, especially as we, you know, head into the World Cup this summer. Do you have the guys from the right teams and everything? So yeah, let's see. Doesn't appear to be anything too special coming up here. We've got a refractor of Andre. And we have only 4 packs left. So I'm hoping, again, we're at like 3 numbered cards now. Hoping for like 1 more numbered card and our autograph at least. Anything else would be nice too. Ooh, we have an orange auto of Arsenal. Ooh, that could be big. That could be really big. What do we got? Patrick Vieira. You know, that's not too bad. Legendary guy there. 25 out of 25. I'll take that. Yeah, even says actually Premier League legend. That's dope. That's a good one. It's not like an end all be all like the World on Fire, but an orange auto of a legendary player. Pretty cool nonetheless. I wish they had like their I actually don't remember his like jersey number or anything. So it would be cool if they at least included that, but certainly a stand-worthy card. Can't complain with an orange auto. Jack Grealish, and then Sadio Mane. These are, I believe, what do they call these? Stoppage time heartbreakers. They look cool, but nowhere on the card does it say stoppage time heartbreakers. It literally just, as you can see there on the back, it's just like STH. I'm not going to actually bother sleeving those. I think those are common. They look cool, though. They kind of have a case hit look to them, if you ask me. But in terms of like how popular they'll actually be, remains to be seen. Again, I think that's one of the ones that the internet didn't love. I thought was actually pretty cool. There's, you know, possibility for Golden Boot right there. And then we've got just some other stuff. So no real great color quite yet outside of our orange auto. We're hoping to improve that. Again, would like to see at least 1 more numbered card. And ask and you shall receive. Here we go. We've got a blue. This will be a color match for Brighton and Hove. Yeah, not going to bother trying that name. I don't know him, but it does say Future Stars, so that could be pretty good. And then Chris Rigg on the Alive and Kicking. So, yeah, nice blue color match there. Charlampus? Costellosis? You guys tell me in the comments. I'm sure anyone from England watching this is probably just like literally laughing at me being like, what an American idiot trying to break this product and has no idea how to pronounce these guys' names. Yeah, that was pretty brutal for me, not going to lie. So in box 1, and that's actually a good one, could also be a Golden Boot guy there. Erling Haaland on the Prism. That looks sweet. Look at that, like how it just shines, man. That's awesome. Those look super cool. All this to say, yeah. So box 1, hit the orange auto, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 numbered cards, 1 of the good rookies. And yeah, I'll go back through it later. I might have missed like a Rio or Dowman, but I don't think I did. Dowman is only in hobby boxes for what it's worth. So if you're out there ripping blasters, value boxes, whatever you want to call them, you're not going to get one. Yeah, apparently he's a hobby only. So we'll see if they actually even do that. Sometimes Topps says they've got like stuff in their boxes and then you open them and they're nowhere to be found. But that doesn't mean that they're not. Then maybe he's just short printed. I'm not really sure. Oops, sorry for bumping the camera there. Looks like an earthquake happened. But yeah, box one overall, I'd say pretty solid. You know, would like to see more lower numbered stuff. I think our lowest numbered was outside of the auto was the 150 blue. So we did hit 2 blues, and ask and I shall receive. Here we go, gold. Assuming that's gold, that could be yellow. Sometimes tops they be messing with us like that. What team have we got? Crystal Palace, Jack Grealish, and then a gold of. Nope, that is yellow. So yeah, 275 of Daniel Munoz, and then behind that we have Williams Saliba on our. That's his job. I don't know what that's for. Maybe it's only defensive guys. You guys tell me. I didn't look at the checklist too hard for the common inserts. Would love to hit one of the bigger case hits. Obviously here too. That would be cool. Yeah. We've got Golazo of Robbie Fowler. That one looks cool. For Liverpool. This is a fun rip. I love products when you get 20 packs. It just makes you feel like you're getting a little bit more value. This might be a case hit. Oh my God, is this a triple auto? Oh my God, I think this is a triple autograph. Look, there's like 3 slots here, and that looks like a sticker. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do we save it? What do I do? I don't even know what to do. Triple auto is massive hits in this. All right, we'll start at the back. There's our Steve Bruce on the stoppage time heartbreakers. This could be insanely huge. That looks like a gold refractor too. Tyreek, George, Kevin. What do we got? Is that Arsenal? Wow. To 50. An Arsenal triple auto. That's insane. Patrick Vieira, man, you were here for the day. Robert Pires and Freddie Lundberg. Oh my God. That's wild. Wild. Triple auto? Yeah, like literally such a good midfield collection there. 23 out of 50. Look at the difference in the stamping on these, by the way. Look at that. That's like your standard stamping. This one's got like kind of a goofier stamping to it. But Vieira, uh, Pierres, and Lundberg, my goodness. Wow. That brightened my day. Was not expecting that. That's killer. That's a big card. I think Thierry Henry has a triple auto. Not gonna lie, saw Arsenal, was kind of hoping it was the one with him on it, but that's still a dope card for sure. Christian, not Christian Bale, Jesus, Gareth Bale, Adam, not Batman, on the Heartbreakers, or whatever we're calling that. Stoppage time Heartbreakers. It's just too long of a name. Just Heartbreakers. Just call it Heartbreakers. It's like a set that's meant to celebrate people who have like won games at the very end. We don't need it to be any more than that. There's another. Wow, this is really an Arsenal break. If we could get a numbered Max Dowman to, you know, really highlight this, that would be great. Ooh, we got a green. So that'll be the 99 most likely. And that is of Jair, another numbered rookie, just not one of the ones we're looking for. Yeah, to 99, 70 out of 99, and yeah, Nottingham Forest. So those look cool. The green waves look cool. The wave cards in general look cool. Andre on our 1990s insert, whatever. Oh, I saw Chelsea. I wasn't going to sweat it. I was just going to go right to it. I thought it was maybe Estevão. Yeah, Moises Cato. We had Moises Cato in the first box too? The true refractor? I think we did. Again, try to not show the back card, but I saw that Chelsea logo. Ooh, we've got something else. What do we got here? Some sort of logo card to 92. Chris Richards. What is this? This is dope looking. I think it's an old school English Premier League logo of one of the better American players. 36 out of 92. Not sure the significance of 92. Let me know if you guys do. Maybe it's the 92nd anniversary of the EPL. But a very cool looking card, regardless. Kind of that classic Premier League logo, as opposed to this like modernized lion bear. That's neat. Yeah, it looks really cool. And again, like I said, USA, baby. Gonna win it all on our home turf. Zoboslai on the Alive and Kicking. Oh, nothing else worth noting. Oops. Bumping all my cameras. My God. Get it together, man. Hit one triple autograph. You don't know how to act. Okay. All right. Well, I thought that was going to be like a case hit for a second. Jared Bowen, another rookie. Elizar Mayenda and John Philippe Mateta on the refractor. We should have, well, we've hit 3 numbered already, so, you know, I don't think this box is going to go the direction that we want it to. Is this another Streets Won't Forget, ya boya? That's ya boy. Emil Smith Rowe and Harry Howell on another rookie card. I do want to find one of the other guys. I just want to see the card. I want to see the Max Dowman base rookie at least. See what it looks like. All right. Whoa, got an extra card in this pack. Maybe that's how you find it. I don't know. Let's see. Danny Moye. Now João Pedro. Yeah, 1 extra card in this pack here. Alexander Ishak on the base refractor. So we're trying. We're doing our best. I mean, heck, we've hit a triple auto and an orange auto. You guys have really high expectations for me. I say that as I'm like talking to myself on this camera. Tulo. Ooh, man, I almost let that slip. There is a refractor rookie. Since he is a forward, I will go ahead and sleeve that for Wolverhampton. All right. We've got about, I don't know, 10 packs left almost. We almost have half this box. And like I said, we should have at least 1 more numbered card, assuming that, you know, 4 is the magic number. Ollie Watkins on the refractor there. So we should have some more inserts. Ahmad. Another Ollie Watkins. That's his job. Striker. So it's not just defense. There's my answer. You guys didn't even have to tell me. And yeah, my camera's starting to kind of glitch here a little bit, isn't it? Yeah, these packs, by the way, they're like really sticking. So it is actually kind of hard to not show you the back card. There we go. Streets Won't Forget. Making sure that's not like a gold. It almost looks gold with the lettering there. Yeah, these are like, I don't know what material they used on these packs, but they feel funky. They're like stickier. Salah, there's your base card of him. And Emil Smith Rowe on the base refractor. So we're down to our last 4 packs here. Got to hope for at least 1 more of the good rookies. We do have another Chris Richard. Weird. Okay. This is to 199. Never love to see that. Like I said, a fan of Chris Richards, but not a fan to get him twice in a box. Canoe on that, and Saka and Andre. So that's probably it for numbered. Unfortunately, I'd be very shocked if we hit another. It's possible, but given that we hit a gold auto, yeah, I'm going to assume our odds are pretty low, given how, you know, loving Topps is to us. There's a Prism. I think you are supposed to get like 4 of those per box. I don't feel like we'd been getting 4. Maybe I just wasn't paying too much attention. I say that and we literally get one in the next pack. McAtee building the Chris Richards rainbow here. And final pack of the break. You know, I will say this, Topps, they love to like give you a case hit when they give you a big auto. So it's possible, but not for us. No, we're not going to get one. Let's see. Carmel Donovan, and ending with a Dan Ballard Prism. There's your other base cards. So certainly a plethora of color. It looks like it's going to be 4 per box. If you guys want to do the math at home, that'll kind of give you an idea of the print run. We got both of the Chris Richards. We got the green rookie of Jair. Is he Brazilian? Yeah, a lot of Brazilian guys. Munoz on the yellow / looks like it should be gold. That was just the Holland Prism. Estevão. Here were our color in the first box. We got 2 different blues and a teal aqua and an aqua teal. And then the autos, which were both pretty solid. Vera on the orange wave. That's nice. Gotta like that card. And then of course the triple autograph, which came out of nowhere in my opinion. When I saw these on the sell sheet, I was like, there is a 0% chance I'm getting a triple auto. So very cool to hit that. You know, could have been, there's better players on the checklist, but that is still an incredible card. And I am sure whichever Arsenal fan decides to buy this from me will be quite happy to have it in their collection. Man United is my team, so this will not be staying in my home. If you are a fan of Arsenal and you'd like to buy either one of these cards, you can either reach out to me on Instagram at Adams Cards, or they will be both listed on eBay sometime today. And my eBay is the same name as the channel, which is Cardboard Corner. If you search for seller Cardboard Corner 317, you can find me there. As always, guys, appreciate you you tuning in and watching me embarrass myself on camera. This was a fun rip. I think this product is going to do really well. I think people are going to eat this stuff up. So best of luck. If you rip any, I certainly cannot guarantee or promise that the autographs will be this tier. There's, like I mentioned, there's autographs ranging from like as low as $5 from what I could tell to, you know, several hundreds or thousands of dollars. So, you know, just be careful, tread lightly. And if you want to see more soccer stuff, please subscribe to the channel. Like this video, drop a comment, just be like, dude, rip more soccer. We love watching you try to say the names of some of these guys. I'm sure that's your favorite pastime. So appreciate it as always. I'm going to go enjoy that. That's a celebratory card. You don't always get those in these, so pretty cool stuff. Anyways, later guys. Peace.